And I was born October 18th in 2009, and I've been raised up in a Christian home. And we moved to Italy when I was 1, and then we moved back to Huron. And then we moved back to Italy, and now we're back here. I moved back in 4th grade. We didn't really know what church to go to, rather either Cornerstone or the Nazarene, because we knew both churches had pleasant people. So we tried out both, and we ended up liking here better. And after that year, it was a really slow year because I didn't really know anybody, so I didn't really have that many friends, except for probably like 2. After that school year, the Beal on the Road came to our church, and it was during the summer, and all of the counselors, we had them stay at our house, and they were all really nice to me, and so I thought I would just try it out, and I ended up liking it a lot, and I always knew God was there and everything, but I didn't know that much. So I decided to go, and I was on fire for God after that. By the time the school year started, I was so on fire for God that I was asking people to come to church with me, and I was asking others how they were doing, and being really nice to a lot of people, I guess. November 8th, 2012, it was a really hard day because my aunt died, and she died in a car accident from a drunk driver. I didn't really know my aunt that well, but because she was divorced, but she has always been there for me, and she always texting me on Facebook or something, just asking how my day was, or asking if I needed anything. And I started drifting away from God after that, and I didn't really know what to do because I started getting a lot more friends after that though, so it kind of helped. Not a lot of people knew that I had, I lost my aunt, and they were always wondering why I was kind of down on myself. After that happened, about a week after she died, on my birthday, she sent me a text, and it said, "Happy birthday, beautiful Carlie. Have a fantastic day. I love you so much." And I was upset because that was my last chance to talk to her, but I didn't know she sent it to me. So it was exactly a week after she died, and I didn't exactly know what to do, because after she said that to me, she died right then, and I felt I couldn't talk to her after that. I got through the rest of that year really slow, and I was kind of away from God, and I never I didn't come to church as much that year. But then we started coming to church again, and I kind of started to grow in my faith. That next year, I was going into middle school. And then during that summer, the Beal on the Road camp came again, and I was just so on fire for God again. And every single time they come to our church, it's just amazing for me. And then school started, and then I kept starting to drift away again, so it's been a kind of back and forth process. I started coming to this youth group when we went to middle school with Hayden, a couple of his friends, and Bailey. And it's always nice to have a couple of people you know from your youth group instead of just not knowing anybody. October 14th, last year, I gave my life to God, and I was expecting so much from it. I thought things were gonna start getting better, and everything else was going to change, when really nothing else happened. We went to Whiteout last year, and it was an amazing experience, and I recommend you going, because it definitely changed my life, and now I know exactly where I'm going with my life instead of just going through it day by day. After that, I got bullied some, but it wasn't that much. I just got talked behind my back, and a couple people were gossiping about me, but I don't really let that bother me. I kind of just didn't care about it, and I forgave them for it, because my mom always told me to forgive people. And so then this summer, I worked with the Beulah Beach. I was a counselor, or a co-counselor, and just seeing all the little kids, because I had a group of little kids, and they were all really small, and they didn't exactly know God, but they thought it'd be fun to come to camp. And it was just a good experience, because I know that I was at that point once in my life. And so when we started 8th grade year, I was strong in my faith, and I still kind of am, but I kind of like doubt sometimes, and it's hard for me. But I hope this year stays as good as it is right now, because I'm having a really good year so far. My brother, he has a huge impact on my life, and he's been through it all with me. And I know he's not here tonight, but he's really done a lot for me. I've been really blessed to have come to this church, because I know everyone cares for me, and I can't wait what else God has in plan for me. A verse I live by is Psalm 46:3. God is within her, and she will not fail. Gosh, I can't talk. This verse tells me that no matter how many times I fail, God is with me.